My name is Robert Temple, and this is Jared Terry, and we're from the Black Karate Federation, a part of the Karate Connection family, and we're happy to be able to present some of the basic drills that we have for sparring. Today we want to share with you some concepts on sparring and then some physical movements. We're going to start off with what we call partnership training. Start with a light warm-up, just exchanging a little bit. Now he's using control. He's using good stances, good pivots, good torques, and we're making light contact. We're changing right side to left side. Good. We're going high body as well as low body. Using kicks. And that's our warm-up. Now we've kind of fed into each other, or kind of more or less working out the kinks of how we feel for the day and how we feel about each other. So now we're confident enough to work on a drill. Today let's choose, what's a good drill to work with today?
Check over under.
Check over, okay, old basics. Old basics never leave you. Okay, check over under for sparring. And again, sparring, is there a difference in tournament sparring, class sparring, and fighting in the street? Yes, there is. For us, what we're trying to do is narrow down the differences. The basics of each one of these stay the same, but what we're trying to do is weave in between each tournament, training hall, or combative situation, is that there's a line that always must be maintained. And that line is that realism must take place. My opponent is real, I'm real, his punches are real, my kicks are real, so we have to work with that realism. So that means we're never unconsciously working, we're consciously working. I'm not going to relax to the point where I'm going to lose sight that I have someone in front of me that I can hurt or that can hurt me. So we're going to keep that realism going on between the two of us. Okay, we're going to start off with our first move, which is a check. Check, we're working on the check for timing and distance. So I'm trying to gain distance close enough to hit him with what I really want to hit him with. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the front hand out and check. The check, it could be done as a palm. On the basic level, think about it as a touch. On the intermediate or advanced level, think about it as a hand strike. But for a fighting person, free sparring, it's just going to be a diversion. All I want to do is get his mind off of what he's going to do or what he thinks I'm going to do. And right now, as I move forward, he moves back. And then he moves back. So this is the warm-up part of it. Okay, now for my beginners, this is my touch. He still moves back, and I still move back. For my intermediate, and for my advanced. Now the advanced part, what is that? I don't even know what that is, but I'll call it advanced. What I'm going to do now is take it to a real time. Real time is that I know he's there, and I don't want him there, so I got to get him to move. How can I get him to move? My body language. My body language is going to be my demeanor. Is going to stand strong and tall. So as I look at him and position towards him, another thing, my eyes. Where are my eyes when I'm fighting? Where are my eyes when I'm training? Well, I don't believe that you look at one spot. I believe that you keep your eyes in the place where you can see his total body move. If his shoulder flinches, twigs, or moves, I should be able to see that. And then I've trained my eyes, or I'm training my eyes to be able to see what his body's going to do or attempt to do. If he moves his left shoulder, if he moves it lightly, I was able to see that. Why? Because I'm training my eyes to see. Again, because we're training partners, we're not competitors right now. I have time. So let's go back to our check. My eyes are not focused on any one particular part of his body, but I'm viewing his entire body. My stance, that basic stance my instructor taught me, standing straight up and tall. My body demeanor, ready at all times, but relaxed. My breath, calm. Eye focus, where I can see his body and I'm ready to move. When I move forward, I do what I've been taught to do, step drag, move forward. My demeanor changes because our drills have changed. We've done 4 or 5 drills. Now I'm warmed up and ready to go. Now I'm going to focus on the tire drill, which we said was what? Hand check, reverse punch, and under punch. So the first part, I bring up my energy level, and I move forward. Second part, I read from the first motion as he moves back, sets him up for the second move and for me to continue going forward. I pivot and torque to the second strike. I can use a vertical hand, or I can use a horizontal hand. I choose to use a vertical. So I'm going to check him. His hand moves slightly, and I go over the top of that. I hit him with the vertical. Now you can see the distance that we have in between each other right now because it's practice. But later, I want that distance to be even more so because what I really want, once I really gain an understanding of this drill, I'm going to be what I call, what my instructor says, I want to be on top of his head, tap dancing. That's how much I want to impact his body and how much I want to be committed to my movement. So I'm a distance away from that right now. So I'm just going to concentrate on making that step, the hand check, leading from the hand check to the reverse punch, leading from the reverse punch to an under punch. Now the distance keeps changing. I go from far distance, closer, closest. Okay, we're working on that combination of the hand check, the front hand lead, or we call it back fist, and then reverse punch. We worked on gaining the distance from this position until, again, being as close to his body as possible to eventually learn to walk and tap dance on top of his head. So again, we're going to bridge that gap now. So I went from the first motion, which is the hand check. I developed that. I might run that 5 or 6 times until I gain confidence in that move. And I'm working on my timing, rhythm. Our rhythm is off right now. He's my training partner, so I have to get on rhythm with him. I always look at it as though we're just dancing. And I'm not sure, everybody might not be a good dancer, but everybody can learn to dance. Rhythm, timing, and mathematics apply. What we're going to do is a step back and forth a little bit just so we can get our timing together. Man, he's before me. Okay, man, so that means I have to change up, straighten up something, which would probably be my stance for right now. I'm going to again, lift that heel off the floor, bend my knee, keep my body straight up and down. I'm trying not to go lead side forward, which is leaning this way. I want to be able to get to him without him being able to understand that I am trying to do that by seeing me. His eyes are trained to see me move, so I'm trying to make sure I hide every movement that I make and that all he feels is the punch at the end result, so he'll feel the punch. So I'm going to step, drag, check back. Okay, now I'm feeling a lot warmer, so my timing is beginning to get better. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm having him do the same drill. 1, 2, 3. Timing's off. Now I'm faster than him because I'm warmed up right now. So I have to let him, again, warm up so we can pick up to the same time. 1. Now I'm going to count out for him a few times and I'm allowing him to count for himself. 2, 3. Again, you can always change things around. For instance, that really didn't work for what we're trying to do, so I'm going to let him keep his own count when you're ready. 1. That worked better. On his first count, we were right on time. 2, 3. Okay, good. So both of us are warmed up. We both have the timing of the hand check. We both learned, again, to bridge that gap. So we go to the second motion, feeding from the 1 to the 2, the reverse punch. We're going to do the 2, singular. So we're not going to do the combination yet, which is the hand check to the punch. We won't do that yet. We'll work on just the 1 at a time. So we're going to go for the reverse punch. Now, he has to drop his hand a little bit so I can work on getting that punch. I'm looking at his pass because that's my target. Ready? And I'm going to count it off. 1, 2. We did the foot maneuver, step and drag. And the pivot and torque is last. So I'm going to step drag to gain my distance. Okay, as he moves back, pivot and torque to extend, and then I'm going to weight down into my punch. And I'm going to warm up with that one. 1, 2. Now I'm a little further than I would like to be, so now I know I need to change my distance. I have to make the step drag a little bit more in depth towards him. 1. Not bad, but if you notice, I kind of lean one way or another. So therefore I have to change my body position and go straight up and down. Now I'm going to need your help with this. When you see me leaning head first or bottom side first, you have to let me know. Okay? Again, my partner is important. Without my partner, we can't make this drill work as successfully as we would like to.